Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. We've got an exciting episode ready for you guys, and once again, our players are...
Hi, I am Lance Corporal Higgimus, playing Fighter.
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon, a human fighter.
Hi, this is Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hi, I play Yeldan Sharpeye, a Elven Ranger.
This is James. I play Ockar, human paladin, who probably won't be doing anything today, considering it's all the other guys doing this, because the fighters already did their thing.
Not necessarily.
Hi, I'm Zagad, who plays Lafdul. I'm an elf, multi-class, rogue priest, specialty priest. Thief priest, or whatever you want to call it, priest. It won't matter much, he'll be dead soon.
Woohoo! So just as a FYI, I'm getting some, I think there's some connectivity issues, either with Discord or on my end, so some people are sounding robotic. If it gets really bad, I'll switch, otherwise I'm gonna, like, the server region, we'll see how that goes. But I'll think about it during the break if it doesn't get unbearable during the first half of the session, so...
I really don't know what you're talking about. Everybody sounds fine to me.
Maybe the people watching on Twitch can let you know in the chat.
They're hearing exactly what I'm hearing, so...
Yeah.
It might just be Ald's and I's region.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So I'll just try switching to something else if it persists during the session, and I'll do it earlier if it gets really bad. So, I mean, anyway, let me get over to the map so you guys, so we are ready to go. Okay, so last session, the party split up, which is always a fantastic idea.
Well, it's not a horror survival game yet, so...
And, I feel like,
The fighters did fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.
yeah.
What
They did just
could the
fine.
rogue mess up in the party?
Nothing at all.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Yeldan,
oh.
you and I are together. Nothing can go wrong. Absolutely nothing. Everything will be fine.
AuldDragon's got yakety sax queued up.
Alright, so, Zakad, you've just, Lafdul, you've just, used your scroll and then had invisibility on you, and you're going to be making your way towards the stockade. How do you want to make your way there? Do you want to walk? Do you want to jog? Do you want to run?
What about the silence part?
It's... Well, at the moment, I'm... How visible are my footsteps as I'm walking? I'm also using the continuation of the wolf prints at the moment.
Well, I mean, they're wolf prints,
Am I
but,
walking on, like, sand, or am I walking on mud? What am I walking on?
it's grass. It's, not deep grass, but, it's grass.
Is there, like, a wade as I'm walking through it?
Not really.
'Cause
It's
I would
kind of scrubby. The ground is not soft, really. It's just loose dirt as opposed to mud or anything like that.
I'd be making, like, a brisk walk over there, but as soon as someone's, like, looking in my direction, I would slow down.
Okay. So the main reason why I ask is because depending on how quickly you get there, the more time you'll have available to you
Yeah,
to
it's about
use your
10 minutes.
your spell. So you a brisk walk. Let's call that a jog. How's that?
I can start off as jog.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, so you're making your
He's
way...
avoiding puddles.
Yeah, no, there really aren't puddles. It's
just want to make that sure.
It's not muddy. It's fairly dry.
I guess it hasn't rained here in a while.
Well, I mean,
Next to a lake, it's going to be a little bit. Oh no.
Not necessarily. It can be pretty dry. And you are still, a few hundred yards away from the lake anyway. It's not like you're right on the shore.
You gotta remember, you're looking at a map that's like scale and all that.
5 of these hexes is a mile, so you're looking at 2/10 of a mile from hex to hex. All right, so you're making your way. Okay.
I like the way you're rolling the dice like I'm going to encounter like a greater fear or something. It's also invisible.
I'm sorry?
What?
The way you're rolling the dice made me paranoid. Like I'm going to have my random encounter with another invisible monster.
Well, you should be paranoid.
Wow.
All rogues are paranoid. Isn't that like a thing?
No, all players should be paranoid.
It's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. We're supposed to be paranoid about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially second edition.
All right.
The
So
way he rolled the dice. Did he roll the dice with a foreign accent?
Anyways,
I really feel like my map is off center from where it should be because I did move it by accident before.
That happens
it's
sometimes.
close enough to where it was.
It's one of the annoying things about maps.
Yeah.
Once you have it set down there, you try your best to keep yourself off the map layer.
Yeah, there really should be an option to lock it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. So we'll say that you're jogging so that you'll get a little bit more time when you get to the stockade, assuming that there isn't anything that happens. Now you are trying to get there to match up with one of the patrols, I think you said.
Yeah, to get a general reading on them. That's
Yeah.
my first plan, course of action.
So you wanted to get more than just one of the ones on the...
Ideally, more than one person.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see how big the patrols are. I wrote that down somewhere.
I'm dealing with anywhere between 10 and 20 people, isn't it? If I remember.
On the whole walls that you can see, yeah. But,
No, based on what Yeldan said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 11. There's 11 or 12 people on the wall at any given time. I believe is what he said.
Fun.
I had a listing for the actual patrol.
Oh, they all got names.
Yes. Oddly enough, Guard 1, Guard 2, Guard 3, their parents were not very inventive.
Yeah, they all had the same parent.
Okay.
We've all got
The father was
guard
The father was guard senior.
Okay, so the you are making your way towards. Let me hop over to the map so I can tell you what you're making your way towards.
Oh no, there's another map.
I assume you would have had a close-up up.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely expected us to try to attack place head on.
Probably
No,
still
I
will.
tried to anticipate multiple paths. Okay, so you're making your way towards the wall, and you can see now that the two catapults on the wall in front of you, which is the back wall, they appear to be light catapults.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was it 2 or 4 catapults, wasn't it?
there's a total of 4 catapults, but you can't really see
Can I see two?
the other ones on the opposite wall. These 2 that you're coming towards are on each corner. They're not really raised up. There isn't a tower per se. They're just in the corners. And
Are they behind a wall or?
well, they're up on the wall, and they're
Oh, they're
are
on the raised.
battlements on the wall.
Oh, right.
but they're not on turrets or towers.
So they
So
can
they
only
don't-
fire in one direction, or can they rotate? If I were to guess.
Well, you know that light weapons can usually be
Quite
rotated.
mobile. Yeah.
All right, you can see now that there are 2 guards on each of those catapults, and there is a patrol moving through the moving along the wall. You try to get there just in time. The patrol has 4 individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're about 100 feet away from the wall now, just kind of starting and stopping, trying to make sure that anytime you notice one of them looking in your general direction, you're not moving very fast. You're not moving very fast, or not moving at all.
It's still very noticeable when to someone that's generally Actually, no. It's kind of like in your peripheral vision, so to speak. If
Yeah,
you notice
and
that kind of thing.
when I said that
It
it's
does
grass, I didn't mean that it's a thick lawn or a carpet or a field of grass. It's clumps of grass with dirt in between, so it's not it's the type of grass
Alright, so I
that
can
glows
walk in between the clumps.
Yeah.
And so I the way I heard it is it also wasn't super tall grass either.
No, it's not very tall grass.
As if somebody possibly cut it for making it easy to spot people moving across.
No, it's just not tall growing grass. I mean, not all grass grows tall.
That is also
Probably heavily walked over as well. So
Yeah, you can definitely
well-
see that there are spots where where it's flattened from footsteps and eaten by animals of some sort. All right, do you want to go like as close to the wall as possible and still be able to use your no alignment spell on people on the wall? Is that kind of your goal?
generally speaking, yeah, I'm kind of like looking. There, what's beneath the battlements, or is it battlements?
Well, the walls, there's no moat or anything like that. There's no ditch.
It's just empty ground, yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk right up to the wall, basically.
Alright, yeah, we'll walk up to the wall.
Okay. You have to actually stay a little bit away in order to get good sight on them to use no alignment. So let's see. What are you going to discover? As far as you can tell, they have not heard you or spotted you. Okay, so you get you aim towards one of the corners, trying to match up with the patrol, and you now have a choice between 6 targets basically in order to use your no alignment on, and you don't know exactly how many you're going to be able to do. So you've got 2 on the light catapult and 4 in the group. They are 3 of them have battle axes and light crossbows, scale armor, and just kind of like leather caps.
Do any of them look like some kind of like officer, or the one that's taking the lead?
One does appear
Like
to
a patrol
be like
officer.
that on the wall, on the patrol group, but not really on the catapult.
Is that one in range, or?
Yeah.
I would try and go for that one or any else if I
Okay.
can.
He's equipped much like the ones on the catapult, like I just described. The other 3 are wearing leather armor. They appear to have short swords and short bows. Okay, so you stand still and start concentrating, and that is going to be a saving throw.
Question. I was wondering if crossbows don't have range comparable to longbows either, right?
No.
Cool. That means I outrange every single person there.
You don't outrange a catapult.
Yeah, you don't
Other
outrange a
than-
catapult.
Other than the catapults, I outrange.
I have a
all-
longbow. Oh, they have a giant catapult.
Okay, you concentrate on this guy, and you can tell that he's talking to the other group as they're coming up, but because you're concentrating, you're busy focusing on the spell, and unfortunately, you don't get anything.
There's nothing else. Am I out of time, I guess?
You don't know. The spell hasn't expired yet. You can try.
a
Try
different
someone
target.
else.
Which ones? One of the guys with him, or one of the ones on the catapult?
If I know I've got time to get one of the patrol men, I'll get one of them.
Okay. Okay. You are getting that staring at this guy. You begin to read his aura, and you're definitely seeing that he's on the chaotic end of evil.
Chaotic evil.
What about? Is there anyone else? Is that it? Because I would
Um,
look over to the catapult at this moment if I had a chance.
You can.
I'm looking at the note. You have to stare at the subject for remain stationary and concentrate.
Yeah,
on the
yeah, he's
subject
doing that.
while
He's
forward.
doing
Yeah.
that. He's doing that.
it's like-
Unfortunately, as you begin to focus on one of the ones on the catapult, your spell expires.
Yeah. Fair enough. One was better than nothing. So. All
Make
right.
your way back.
He isn't going to make his way back. No, he's going to have a good old scout around. He's going to look around the perimeter of this place.
Okay. Which way do you want to go? Let me actually see if I can remember how to pull just you up there. Is that... Okay,
Are you taking me to a different layer, or are you? Or...
I'm gonna try and take you to a different map.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's not the right button. Okay, yeah,
It's
gonna
so
be...
dark in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be all black for the moment. Let's
Suddenly,
see.
a glow of darkness descends upon you.
Give me a
Sorry,
second
as long as
to
I'm invisible, I'm fine.
reveal some stuff. Okay, so you're really only going to be able to see the, what's kind of roughly on the top of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to...
He does have the silk rope to get over the wall.
Yeah, no.
I'm at the moment. My general premise is to scout around the perimeter, look for patrol, look at the times of the routes, like how often are they going back and forth, are there any breaks, that kind of thing. Just general scouting at the moment.
Okay, so actually, let me go ahead and reveal at least...
It's a very square barricade, stockade.
Well, I'm sure they have like a code that they follow for temporary places.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can see the
I'm guessing.
Not much.
Can I? No.
What?
I'm trying to put the ruler on the map. It's not letting me.
You may be a little bit... It's pretty close to the top edge of the map, so you might not be able to...
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am somewhere like there.
You are actually roughly like right around here. I mean, you went
Alright.
basically right up there to meet up with the patrol as they came. You could try shadowing the patrol, or...
No. I'm not interested in shadowing the patrol. Not just yet.
Okay. They are
wanna...
going... they came this way, and they're going to go this way.
Yeah, I want to go that... Well, coincidentally, it happens to be the same way I want to go, so...
Okay.
I want to stay behind. Not walk in front of them, obviously. So the idea is I'll be walking behind them, so they're not looking in my general direction, regardless if I'm invisible.
Okay.
I'm not giving myself away as much as I can.
And just kind of follow them entirely, kind of thing.
Yeah, I plan on doing a circuit around this place.
Okay. All right, so you begin following them on their patrol route. They leave the other group and head down the other part of the wall.
Did they hang around to the catapults for like a brief moment, just talking?
They
everything
did,
okay?
but you were concentrating on your spell, so you weren't.
Yeah.
really paying
I'm
attention to
not
that.
interested in a conversation now. It's just whether or not they did actually talk briefly.
Yeah, they did.
Usual guard stuff.
Well, you don't know. You weren't paying attention.
Well, one would assume anyway.
All right,
That's what I'm
so
going with.
you follow them down to the other corner. Now you're at the corner facing the lake, so this side doesn't face the lake directly, but the next side will, and that will lead down to the makeshift dock that's going out into the lake. And you can see here at the corner a larger catapult.
A regular catapult, or is it heavy?
That is not the right thing.
I can see you drawing something.
Yeah, no, I was drawing rather than revealing. It was my mistake.
Doodling live with Old.
So yeah, it's another catapult there. It's larger than the ones on the back wall.
So I would guess a medium one or a regular one.
It seems
Not
reasonable.
heavy. Yeah, well, I don't have a good say on it, so yeah. As long as I know it's bigger, so.
Now the guards do stop and start chatting with the one on that catapult.
Can I get close to the wall and see if I can listen?
Yeah, let me let you know what's on that one. This one has there are 3 figures here, and one of them is a fair bit larger than the others. You would estimate that he's probably over 7 feet tall. Pretty muscular.
So, like any race that I'm familiar with? If I were to guess, then, if not, maybe not certain, but a guess.
Either an
Like
ogre
half-orc or
or
so?
a creature with ogreish blood.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got a pretty big shield and a spear, whereas the other 2 are pretty clearly you would really guess that they're humans. And one of them has mail, a long sword, and a light crossbow. You're gonna try to listen in on what they're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Starts out with just a usual greeting. They are speaking in common. And go ahead and...
It's like 40. I won't be using the listening cam, but I am wearing a helmet.
You are wearing a helmet? So you're going to get a -5?
My little cat. I'm not taking it off.
That's fine.
It is 40, isn't it? Detect noise 40. Yeah. So 35.
Okay. You can only pick up bits of it, just because at around this time, a breeze picked up and it's coming towards you, and rather than bringing the words to you, kind of thing. So you're only picking up snippets. If you had to guess, you think that the ones on the catapult are asking when a meal is going to be served.
Okay.
But it's pretty garbled, and you're definitely missing a bit of the dialogue.
No, it's going along what I thought that might be said. So I wait for them to carry on walking. I assume they're going to start walking off that way.
Yeah. Now, behind this catapult in that direction, you can see 2 chimneys.
Chimneys?
Yeah, so there's a... you
Either
guess
a
that there's
forge or
a
a kitchen.
building right there with some chimneys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're right up against the wall, so you can't really get much more. All right, so you're gonna keep going along the wall.
Yeah, towards the. I assume that's like the dock area as well.
Yeah.
Makeshift dock.
All right, now about here. There's a large wooden gate, double doors. And you actually do not see any windows or anything like that. No way for someone right on the on the other side of the wall to look out at who is there. But you can see up above the wall some more figures and another catapult. Why do I keep going to the drawing tool?
I see this tiny little green.
Yeah, I keep going to the drawing tool for some reason, rather than polygon reveal.
There's more catapults than I thought there were.
So there's a catapult
This is
there,
like a fortress. This place is.
and you can see that on the far corner of the stockade, there isn't a catapult on the wall there. So this is the 4th catapult.
I suppose going downwards would be like going into water.
Yeah, it's about 100 feet, and then there's the dock.
So it's a gate like there, like so it's like closing me off, so to speak.
No, you can get by. It's just there's it's a door into the complex.
So like that.
Let me actually this time I will draw. It is. Let me see exactly where it is.
Starbane's funny.
Right there.
I cannot see. It's.
I was referring to that.
Yeah, I no, that I meant old when he was drawing. Yes, fine. I see it now. I just carry on walking for the moment.
Actually, for some reason, my other machine where I had chat up was not showing me chat, so I want to
Refresh that page.
Yeah, I had to do that, but it's picking up on the stream. But I missed everything that has been said because it just wasn't displaying anything for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So basically, that's where the door into the gate into the complex is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pair of large wooden doors there.
All right. No, I carry on going down here.
Okay.
Can I see anything in particular about the dock as I carry on walking along?
It's pretty makeshift. The kind of thing that could be quickly rebuilt if it got destroyed. There's no ship there or anything like that. Not even like a small rowboat. It's just kind of floating there. It's more like a pontoon bridge than like a made with pontoons rather than pillars placed down into the bed of the lake.
Have I lost the patrol as I'm doing this, or am I still vaguely behind them?
They've stopped to talk with the group on this catapult.
Can I nosy in a bit of conversation, or?
Yeah. So, again, you're missing some words because the wind is still blowing. But you do pick up that the patrol seems to be asking about another patrol. Something about going out, and it sounds like it was kind of recent, but that's about all you're picking up from the conversation.
Looks like I'll probably pick up more of the conversation when I get with more patrols, when they keep asking the same question.
Well, I mean, they were asking about food at the previous...
Yeah, well, it's a guess, maybe. I'm hoping that they carry on this conversation. Well, another group repeats the same question, rather.
Okay.
Well, you got one more corner to go.
You gonna keep following?
Yeah.
That is not what I want. I want that one. There we go. Okay.
There's nothing below where the docks, is there? Nothing below the water. A quick glance.
You can't see anything in the water. I mean, from where you are...
Is it murky, is it?
It's not really murky, but you don't have a good angle, for one thing.
Right, no, I'm not going to pay too much attention to it right now anyway, so...
Yeah. But it's also not crystal clear. It doesn't look like it's filled with muck and silt and stuff like that, but it's still kind of like just dark.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're going to continue up along the other wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This one is fairly uneventful. They just kind of keep moving. Now, as you're going, you can see the second floor of a building in this direction. And it's about from there to there. So there's a two-story building on the other side of the...
That's like in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. I take it the guard... Does this two-story building go in where the wall is, or is the wall still on the exterior to this building?
Doesn't go right up. There's still a...
they can still patrol around it?
Yeah. The building is not built into the wall.
No, I'd carry on going around the perimeter. It seems the guards are still patrolling around.
Okay, so you get up to the other corner, and you've got another light catapult here at the corner. And let me actually check to see how much time has passed here. So they weren't going at a brisk walk. It was a pretty leisurely pace, and they were, stopping and looking out, beyond
Doing their job.
Yeah, doing their job.
Yeah, Lafdul knows all about patrols. He likes to avoid them.
Best way to find out what this patrol does is you follow it.
That's what he's doing so far.
The real question is he going to try to go inside?
Oh, he might do.
Alright, so that was about it looks like they make the patrol route in about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're now back up at the back wall. Now, as they come to this group, which is just two figures, this time, since you're out of the wind, essentially, and the wind is coming from the other side of the structure, you can pretty clearly hear what's being said. And the patrol asks the two on the catapult if they've seen another flash in the woods. And the ones on the catapult say no.
Oh, they might have spotted my
Spyglass, yeah.
spyglass, yeah.
Big Lafdul can summarize that. Anything else they say?
No, after that, the two on the catapult then ask, why the food is late, and the patrol says that they say specifically that the girls were preparing for the patrol, and then they move on.
Do you mean he said the girls?
The girls were preparing for the patrol. And then they move on. The two at the catapult grumble and shrug, and that's it.
They're waiting on the return of the other group, I assume. They're going to be waiting a long time.
Yeah.
Alright, Lafdul's going to walk to about there just to see if they carry on. Well, actually, all the way to the end just to see if they carry on their patrol.
Yeah,
He's just going to go to about there. And then he sees them walk off, I assume.
Yeah, so you want to see what they have to say to the other group?
That'll be the last time I check about there.
Okay. Okay. Again, this conversation is very similar to the other one. Although rather than "Did you see another flash?" it's "Did you see anything in the woods?" And these two on the catapult say that no, they haven't seen anything yet.
Mm-hmm. And the only way into this place is through the double doors down the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see any other doors along the walls.
Alright, he's going to head down towards that general direction for the moment.
Don't you have? You can just use the rope to go over the wall.
Yeah, let him decide.
Yeldan, you're not there.
Yeah, he knows what he can do. He knows what he has with him. Let him make a decision on what he wants to do. So you're going to go down to the front gate?
Down there.
Yeah. Okay.
He can surmise that at some point this gate's going to open because they're going to inquire about this patrol, and he is going to sneak in when they open the door. Or depending on how long this takes. If it takes longer than an hour, he may think of something else.
Okay, so how long do you want to wait until something happens?
He's waiting about an hour.
Okay.
How long have you been away in total now?
Now he's been gone for, about an hour and a half.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. So you guys don't know what's going on, but he's been gone an hour and a half by now.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye to see if any activity starts stirring
More
up
lights.
and all that.
Don't use the spyglass too much, Yeldan. That they might actually see it if they happen to look in our
He
direction.
doesn't know that, though.
No, I'm not using it. I'm just using.
And plus, he was
eyes.
camouflaged with my spell last time he did that.
Yeah, I'm not using it this time. I'm just looking with my own eyes because
So nothing
I can
happens
see.
in an hour?
Yeah,
I'm
nothing
assuming
happens in that for the next hour.
Hmm.
The sun is beginning to set.
Are the patrols looking like they're getting more anxious?
No.
The conversation? Yeah.
No.
Is there an...
At one point during that period of time, well, let's do this. About a half an hour in, you do hear some sounds from behind the gate, and you hear some stuff going on up above the gate. You hear one person say loudly, "Finally!" And then you think you hear sounds of eating. That's about a half an hour into your wait.
Well, that's... I can't retroactively say I acted upon that moment, could I?
Yeah, because you said that you were going to wait, up to an hour, and I decided that after half an hour, this is what happened. So,
All right, half an hour. I assume the patrols. Does it sound like they've been relieved and replaced, or?
No, they're just eating.
All right, When was the patrol? When did I last see the patrol? From when that conversation took place. I assume that's happening at the same time.
So there's 2 patrols on the wall at all times. So about every 10 minutes, one walked by, and this happened in between one of the patrol groups coming by.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds like they got some food. There was just this area down here, or this second story bit.
Yeah.
There was no like stationary guard area there.
No, not that you saw.
Did Lafdul's stomach growl when he smelled the food?
Did he even smell the food?
He didn't smell anything.
It hasn't been that long.
Well, so
He has had to wait a long time for waiting patrols hiding away. So it's not unaccustomed for him to wait.
yeah, but
And plus, he said he had 24 hours, so he's gonna make the most of it.
when you smell the smell
He didn't
of
smell
a
any
nice
food.
stew-
He didn't smell any food.
Oh, okay, he didn't.
Yeah, I know what you were gonna. He's got some kind of will resist that, I suppose. I don't know what else to call it.
Well, I mean, you didn't smell any food.
Yeah, well,
You don't.
there's
you
the
don't-
questions mute then. All right, now he's going over there. He's gonna. He's gonna. Is there anything that looks like it could be grappled up onto up there?
So it's a wooden palisade. So the top of the wall has, roughly sharpened. It's made of logs, and the tops of each log are roughly sharpened. So they're cones. Yeah, a grappling hook might work.
No, I'm not going to grapple up there. I just meant for rope tying purposes.
Right. Well, I'm letting you know.
All right.
But since the wall is also made of logs lashed together, I don't think it would be all that hard to climb up.
Could I attempt to carefully climb up?
Yeah.
He attempts to carefully climb up.
All right. What's your climb walls?
60. I don't know what the adjust is for. Yeah, that.
60 is pretty good.
It's the default now.
All right. You kind of wedge your hands into just far enough into the logs to give yourself grip, and you very carefully make your way up and over the top of the palisade onto the wall. So where exactly were you climbing up?
By the second story building.
No. Where
Yeah,
exactly?
it's
So
more
right
or
at the
less
corner?
around the corner. Yes,
Right
I can
at the
see
corner.
two sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you can see the edge of this building here.
Yeah.
And you can see that there is a gap between the building and, so you can look down into a bit of the yard. And let me actually reveal a bit more.
And the two guard patrols always go in this direction. They never went the other direction.
Correct.
As far as I knew.
Yeah.
Probably glance to see where they are.
He's going to look for where they are, or estimate where he thinks they should be and how long vaguely he thinks he's got before the patrol comes around.
Well, then tell me how, when you would have gone up. Would you have tried to go up roughly in the middle of when they were going by kind of thing?
Well, shortly after they went past, like 2 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
So they would have been like up here. You see where I'm?
Not at the moment because I'm busy revealing stuff for you. So yeah, you made your way up.
When the patrol's up there, that's when I would have climbed up.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what you can see from here. You can see the platform juts out down here.
Hang on, let me zoom out a bit to see the whole thing. Did you ping? Because the map just changed for some reason.
Yes, because I'm on the GM layer. Sorry.
Oh, right.
So you can see that you see a ladder down here, and you can sort of see another ladder over here. This platform appears to rest above some structures that are right where the gate is. So it's a little gatehouse type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you can see a door in there, a door in there. Over here, there's another building. This is a building that had a chimney on it. In fact, I should probably just reveal a little bit more because this isn't as tall.
How
So this is a
much
chimney
of
right here.
how much of a jump down is it? Actually, no, that's got the wrong thing.
It's 10 to 15 feet. This is a building here, and this is a building back here.
Didn't he say that there was a ladder, like, nearby you?
There's a ladder down.
There are ladders, but they're a bit far away. And plus, I don't want to go down the ladder.
Also, on the back wall of this building, you can see below you, there's a door. Let me actually mark that on the map for you.
So this is all like a I don't know, like a ditch or like a below the wall bit.
It's down in the
And then
the
these are
bailey
like
of itself.
building
Yeah.
things.
This is just a single-story building back here. There are no doors that you can see from where you are. There's a door in the lower level here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you can see right now.
If I'm at the corner, yeah?
Yeah.
And if I were to guess, the patrol will be about here?
Yeah, one of them's, well, since you waited until the one patrol passed you, you would guess it's a bit past that point.
So there's two patrols on the same circuit?
Yes.
So there should be another one coming round.
No. You said you were waiting until one was going up this way?
Yeah.
So then the other one would be about right over here, or something like that. Well, more like right down here.
Because our patrol, they're always opposite of each other.
Yeah, they're opposite.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. This is a building that's on the same level as the wall perimeter.
Yeah, there are some short bridges leading onto into the second floor of that building.
Here's a question.
Those things there.
Yeah.
So I can get down there and underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
How far down is that?
It's about 10 to 15 feet, give or take.
What? I don't know if I can jump down. Well, hang drop down from that. Could Lafdul...
You try.
Would Lafdul know this if he thinks he could hang drop down that?
I mean, you could. Whether you would
I know I've got a rope.
yourself is a question that you're not entirely sure of.
Alright, he's gonna...
Use the rope that can untie it.
He's not gonna... hang on.
I mean, if you hang drop down, you're cutting the distance that you're actually dropping.
Yeah, it's only to like 10 feet or something. I've got tumbling, so it's gonna hang drop down.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a tumbling proficiency check.
Might as well never have given him the rope. Not using it at all.
Yeah, well,
The vocal
number one, you
command
can't
of the
see
rope.
that, and number
Yeldan,
two,
it's
let him make his own decisions. He's the one who
I know
is...
I've got the rope.
Yeah, he knows he's got
he
the
is
rope.
there. We are not there, Yeldan. So we are supposed to listen in.
The reason why I chose not to use the rope is that in case someone heard me, because I have to speak, and I'm not sure how loud I have.
Yeah, no,
Because I've got to do it once, and I've got to do it twice to tell me to send the rope down. Because I
worry
don't
about
want to leave the rope.
don't worry about it. Just
Yeah,
you're gonna hang drop. So give me a tumbling proficiency check.
Tumbling 18. I assume that I aced that.
You don't even need to tumble. You stick the landing. You just drop down and with a little bit of a bounce kind of thing, you're fine, perfectly fine.
Olympic
You should
league.
get to the Olympics.
Alright, he rubs his hands together. Alright, I'm in.
Okay.
Alright,
So
what else can we say now?
that means that I get to reveal some more to you. Yep. All right.
Oh, indeed. Well, I would be a gentleman thief.
All right. So the wall, the platform on the wall is not. The wall is not as thick as that platform. So there is an overhang. You can clearly see now, and you are over here now.
Did you reveal more than that?
That's funny. Even though we're not on the same
Oh.
screen, it moved me.
Yeah, I see.
Weird. So yeah,
Yep.
there's the other layer of the other level of the
Yeah,
thing
you've
is
gone
on
like the
is on
close-up
side.
layer. Alright, cool. Alright, he's gonna make... Alright, these are doors there and there, yeah?
No, on this level there is just a door right here. There's just one door on the other side.
Walk up to there and listen at the door?
Sure. You gonna keep your cap on?
Yeah. No, he will try and take it off, but he's also going to have his hand ready to grab a potion of invisibility if he needs to use one. He doesn't know how this works,
okay.
So that's how he's role-playing.
And you're going to keep it in your hand. You're not going to drop it, right? When you take it off.
No, I'm
right.
going to stuff it in my pocket or something, or in my backpack, I guess. I've got a chance to.
Well, I mean, as you take it off, you take it off from.
I'm still holding
front.
on to it.
Yeah, so you take it off from the front. You're still holding on to it, and you can't see it. You can't see your hand. You can't see it, but you can feel that it's not on your head anymore.
Yeah, I just tuck it in somewhere.
Okay.
Tuck it in my clothes or something.
Okay. From the other side of the door, it's a pretty thick wooden door. So it's not easy to hear anything. But you can hear some movement. Sounds like some banging and clanging. But it's really, really muffled. So you hear metal on metal sounds. But it doesn't sound like weapons.
Does it sound like mugs tapping down or something?
Beyond what I gave you, you can't really tell.
Alright, he's gonna walk up to there.
Okay, and look around the corner kind of thing?
Yeah, look around the corner. Also, he's gonna look up behind him, see if you can see the patrol coming.
It hasn't been long enough, so the patrol just kind of got up to the catapult up there now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
He can open the gate from the inside now.
He might do.
Okay. So you can see in the center of the compound, you can see a well. And beyond it, you see the strange spiky object made of wood.
Oh. Can I discern anything from this range about it?
It's spiky and it's wooden.
Descriptive. Alright, if can I see anyone?
Not right now, no. It's kind of
If
empty
I
right
walk
here.
to there, can I see anyone round any of the corners? Like up there? I assume that cuts off like up there.
Do you want to actually look around the corner of this building?
I want to walk to there and look around.
Okay, I'll just do that.
He's basically gonna keep. This is. Taking a while.
Okay, so you can see that this building has a series of doors in it.
Doors.
Right here.
Okay.
And you can see some other doors back that way. And right now, no, you don't see anything else going on.
Those. Oh yeah, that's for that building. Yeah. All right.
I suppose
There's
you would
no one on
also
the
see-
on the compound on the walkways so far.
You can see the far catapult, and you can see that the patrol is now, is now
Any
up
of
on the
the
wall up there, kind of thing.
Is there? Do the guards ever look towards the inside of their base every like now and again or not?
Every now and again, but not.
Yeah,
Not that
so it's
much.
not our focus.
See, you don't have to worry about the guys on the wall as much.
I will walk to there and I will look down.
Okay. All right, real fast. You didn't actually end up waiting an hour. You waited just a half an hour until everyone got food, and then.
Yeah.
Climbed. Okay, so.
So he's only been doing this for about an hour now.
Yeah.
Which means the combat's long over.
I would have heard something maybe. Well, a pistol shot maybe.
You
you don't know.
You did not hear a pistol shot so far.
Oh.
Not that you would,
doesn't
you wouldn't
expect
know why you might, I mean, it's you haven't heard anything. We'll put it that way. You haven't heard any strange sounds from the forest, but of course, you wouldn't be expecting to.
I'm also ducked down in this area, so it's also slightly harder to hear.
Okay, so you can see. Actually, let me just reveal a little bit more so you can see the actual gate. All right, so you can see another door there, another door there, 2 doors down here. These are the buildings beneath the the gatehouse structure and that catapult, and you can see the gate down there. It looks like it's barred.
All right. Yeah, it makes sense for a door of that size anyway, so. Alright, so if I stand, say... Actually, can I hear anything over there? In there.
You want to hear at the door? Listen at
Yep.
the door?
I'm guessing they're privies. If I were to guess.
You hear nothing.
Can I smell anything?
One of them does smell like a privy.
Alright, yeah, so...
But
yeah.
the other ones don't.
Probably washrooms.